Hi everyone, I'm Jack Red, and today I'm going to give you a few updates, and then I'm going to give you a refill to help you wait for Castlevania Judgment. The reason why you're not going to get it right now is because I haven't been able to play the game for a short while, but I already beat it with two characters, and I already have a lot, going into that one, so... Okay, the first of these updates is I've been playing Half-Life 2 on this, and let me tell you, this game was not easy to come by. This is actually one of the best collection games I ever played for any console, and I gotta say that Half-Life 2, a great game that I went many, many years. I've been hearing how great that is. I never played it until a couple days ago, and holy shit, it was good. Now, some of you might be aware of this, some of you might not. Episode 1 and 2, as well as Episode 3, which is yet to be released, is actually Half-Life 3. That is really amazing stuff, Val, if you're listening to this video. Now, the second update is basically I found out that this guy who made a really great Mega Man fan film is actually making one on Sonic. He even got Jarrell White, who was the voice of the first three cartoons of Sonic, to be an actual voice of Sonic. Now, if you've seen his Mega Man fan film, then you gotta know that this is going to be one of the best ones I've ever seen. And this is definitely going to be one that the fans are going to definitely be dying to, just watch the fuck out of it and just go nuts. I mean, it's going to remind a lot of people of their childhoods, and mine goes really far back with Sonic, so. With that being said, the handle of the refill is actually right behind me. It is not Batman Forever, but this is definitely a great Batman game. Now, I got this a couple months ago, and I gotta say, this game is amazingly good. It is one of my favorites on the console. It makes you feel like you're Batman. You got all these villains, great voice acting, great story. You got all these power-ups, the fighting moves. I like how you upgrade. I mean, you can even upgrade after the game's finished. What I don't like is you can't play through the game again and upgrade, like a couple games. But still, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't kill it a lot. I mean, it's just a little. I mean, that's just a little thing I mind, but just not a lot. And it actually has like this challenge mode, and that's actually supposed to be over a lot of challenges, and it's not that simple. I mean, I had a lot of trouble with the ones you got to beat the crap out of people. Now you got to get really good at it. I mean, it could be a little confusing how to use it at first, but late in the game, you're going to be able to find out how you can actually use it to your advantage. I like a lot of the boss fights. One of my personal favorites is fighting Joker. Another one I really like is fighting Bane. And then another one I like is when you gotta fight these skeletons for Scarecrow. And at the end, Scarecrow ends up getting pretty much his ass handed to him when he ends up getting attacked by Killer Croc. So another thing I really like about this is they took an interesting concept and they actually made it something that a lot of people thought was not going to be that great of a game. I mean, if you look at like how old Batman is, he goes all the way back to probably 1940, or at least 1939, and they waited so long to do this awesome idea. They made a game based around Arkham Asylum. Now, usually you would see it a few minutes in the shows or in the movies, and you won't really know much about it. You know, it's basically like basically a place where it's like a hospital and a prison in a sense, and they keep them there. Well, they just thought, why don't we put a game actually on Arkham Asylum? Now, as fucked up that may sound, it's actually one of the best games I ever played. And I am aware that this game's getting a sequel called Batman Arkham City. I can't wait to play that. That should be coming out within 2011s at some point. And I can't wait to, play the hell out of that too. Another thing I really had to say is I'm really surprised they brought the great cast of the shows actually into this, and it makes you feel like you're watching those shows again. I mean, I grew up with Batman, the animated series, and that's one of my personal favorite cartoons of all time. I mean, who doesn't like that shit? I mean, most people who said they watch a lot of these shows on superheroes, a lot of people are going to say that one. I mean, it was a highly acclaimed show. I mean, you can't go through your childhood, and if you've seen it, you can't say it's one of your least favorites. You gotta say it's one of your personal favorites. I mean, that shit was good. Now, last thing I gotta say about Batman Arkham Asylum is, is basically you can do so much in the game. It's just amazing, and you gotta do stealth. Now, a lot of people might mind the stealth in a certain sense. I know I did at late in the game, where you can't really take down anybody but the leader of those people. And it's just something else. I mean, this game really likes to throw you off. At the same time, you got to be on top of it every time the game changes. Now, it's not like one of those games where basically you got to do the same thing over, and then suddenly you got to do something else. Like Little Red Hood, which, the Angry Villain never reviewed that. But I'm just saying that every now and then it throws in a twist that'll, like, blow your mind. Like, Metal Gear Solid games. They do that all the fucking time, and you know that. So, I'm Jack Red, I'll be Joe the Van, I'll say